Hello, my name is Alyssa Grube, and I am a junior in the engineering science major. I am the week 2 leader for the Discovery Space 4th and 5th grade project, Children's Museum project. This report is to keep the executive, in this case the instructor, up to date with our weekly accomplishments and assignments and what our plans are for the next week. I will now share my screen with you so that you can see the agenda for this week and our weekly deliverables. The direction we set for this week included officially picking a project as a group during our weekly team meeting. This gave all team members a chance to really talk about what they wanted to see for this project and why they were picking, or why they wanted a certain project to be the one that we all worked on together. The project that we wound up picking was the educational science project. I will elaborate on this in a minute. The other part of the weekly direction that we set included communicating our project choice with Discovery Space, the client, so that they could give their final approval with our project choice, because we really wanted to make sure that they were on board with our project choice and that they understood what we wanted to accomplish to help their museum help cultivate an enthusiasm in young children for the STEM fields. Our accomplishments for this week included selecting a project. The project that we selected was the educational science project. And what we mean by this is that we noticed that a lot of the exhibits at Discovery Space did not have any signs on them explaining the physics or science or engineering concept behind them. And we felt that this was really detrimental to kids understanding what was going on and cultivating an interest in STEM, because it was essentially implying that they were expected to be able to figure out these concepts by themselves, which I think is a lot to put on a young child. And if they could figure out the concept by themselves, then they should already just be in college and not in the 4th or the 5th grade. And so we decided we wanted to do this project because we felt that that would really improve on each exhibit and help cultivate a better understanding and enthusiasm in STEM for these children. We also successfully communicated our projects, what we really wanted to do for this project, with Discovery Space, and they really seemed excited about our project. So Kyle went and did some research, and by that I mean he took pictures of a bunch of exhibits for us, because the website pictures are a little hard to see sometimes. So he went and took pictures of the exhibits that did not have any educational signs on them explaining the concepts behind the display. So that is another accomplishment, that we started research on our project so that we can really start getting to work in the next week. The action items that we assigned for this week and also for the future included Kyle, which he will be communicating with Discovery Space as we continue working on this project. He will also be doing research for us, since he is the only one at State College, so he'll be going and taking pictures of the different exhibits and what we need. Nick volunteered for the Gantt chart this week, which he made for us, and Monica volunteered for the AHP matrix, which she made for us this week for the science project, so that we could see the layout of the work and related issues. We all have concept development and research for our team member assignments, because we're all going to be making signs, so we all need to be coming up with concepts for the signs and researching how best to communicate STEM concepts to younger children, because because we kind of understand that they don't really want to read something that's the equivalent of our physics textbook or something like that. The deliverables for this week included a weighted decision matrix, which we did accomplish from Monica from last week, a proposal document, which Kyle took with him to Discovery Space so that we could communicate the project that we wanted to do so that they can understand what our plans were, and also a meeting with Discovery Space so that they could give feedback on our project and provide final approval for what we wanted to do, which Kyle also did for us. Our schedule for next week and the next few weeks includes building prototypes that we could deliver them to Discovery Space so that they can give us some feedback based on how well they were received by our target audience. And we plan to do this by dividing up the exhibits that we all chose so that we have an equal amount of exhibits to do and write a sign for, so that we can help these children learn more about the world through Discovery Space and perhaps cultivate a really deep enthusiasm for the STEM fields, which would be great. As of this week, we don't have any questions for the leadership, but we're really appreciative that we have that resource available to us. So in the future, we might have more questions, but not at this moment. I just want to take this moment to thank you for your time and also your feedback on this project and our weekly updates. Thank you.